Hello and welcome to Zork Grand Inquisitor, where we need to get into this locker here, locker number 6. But as we've seen before, the button for it on the snack machine is busted. So we need to use the combination of cola and Zork rocks to get in. But of course, we are first going to do the thing that you're absolutely warned against not doing, or warned against doing, I mean. And we need to save the game. Because obviously this is another way to die. We are going to combine Zork rocks and classic cola here.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage detected.
Let's find a safe home for this stuff, okay? These rocks are about to pop in a very big way, and I don't want to be next to them when they do.
But of course we are going to try and see what happens when you are next to them.
Presence of cola beverage detected. This candy will self-destruct in 45 seconds.
Yeah, we are absolutely going to see what happens when you are next to them when they
Caution.
pop.
Zork rocks have been corrupted. This candy will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
Luckily,
Danger! Danger! Meltdown is imminent. This candy will self-destruct in 15 seconds.
Hit the floor! Ditch the candy! Clear the area! These suckers are gonna blow any second now!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. That was quite an explosion for just a bag of candy. The Zork rocks explode, as do you and everything else that isn't made of tempered Borfian steel. It's pretty painless, but you can't help thinking about the mess. You have died. Your score is 236 out of a possible of 1000. This score gives you the rank of Junior Enchanter. Alright, now let's go back and deal with the Zork rocks the proper way. We'll put them in here and get the cola onto them.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage detected.
Let's find a safe home for this stuff, okay? These rocks are about to pop in a very big way, and I don't want to be next to them when they do.
Yeah. Instead of holding on to them, we'll put them in here.
There you go. Crisis averted.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage detected. This candy will self-destruct in 45 seconds.
Now we just wait and we should soon get access to locker number 6. Luckily, this is a game where you can save and reload if things go wrong. And I mean, sometimes the results of things going wrong can be pretty entertaining. So in this game, you kind of want to see what happens when things go wrong.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Look! This is my locker. That's my stuff. My books and my papers and my... Oh, I guess I should have washed those gym shorts.
So even after the explosion, they still smell? Wow.
My student ID. Fortunately, I cast the turn embarrassing photo invisible spell on it.
Alright, now we can use this to get in here.
My lantern sense is tingling, warning me of danger. Oh, and your sword's glowing too.
Let's put this away, and we want to save the game again. This is another opportunity for us to see things go a little bit wrong in an entertaining
Get
way.
away from me, bridge, you cretin! Look at me, damn ya! I'm the six-armed invisible bridge guy! Nobody messes with the six-armed invisible bridge guy! Go ahead then! I can take you with 5 arms tied behind me back!
Alright.
Oh, you're asking for it! Take that! And that! And that, and that, and that, and that! Aha!
The six-armed invisible guard chops, slices, and eventually purees you. In the end, what there is left of you couldn't be held in a sieve. Of course, by then, you're long past caring. You have died. Your score is 244 out of a possible of 1000. This score gives you the rank of Junior Enchanter. Alright, now let's deal with this guy the way that you're supposed to deal with them. We are still going to use the sword, but we have to get closer.
Get away from me, bridge, you cretin!
We're going to, instead of using it on the guard, we're going to use it on the bridge.
You gained 86 experience points and found a healing potion. Oops, wrong kind of dungeon master.
There we go, problem solved. But now we have another problem. We need a bridge. And the way we can get ourselves a bridge is by going to Flood Control Dam number 3. It's a place we haven't been to yet, and also there is no teleportation station there, so whenever you want to go there, you have to use the subway. A little bit inconvenient. So, there we go, Flood Control Dam number 3. And let's go.
Totemization? Good. Now, if you just be a lamb and sign this confession, it's a formality, really. You willingly agree to be eternally bound and totemized and so forth, blah, blah, blah. You violated the laws and or pointed suggestions of the Inquisition, etc., etc., etc.
No problem. Of course. Oh, look, wait. There's a mistake here on line 17C.
Be a lamb, just sign on the line.
No, really, look, here, where it's supposed to say stand in line for 3 hours and then get totemized, it says pop the inspector one. Oh, sorry. Oh!
I'll sign for you. Pink copy's yours. Have a nice day.
No, that didn't work out so well for him.
I'm remembering why I've always preferred teleporting. This is the stop for the famed flood control dam number 3. I believe it was quite the tourist attraction in times far distant.
And probably from that tourist attraction status is like as a reminder is the souvenir Zork mid press. One Zork mid into souvenir letter opener. Let's do it. You never know when you need a good letter opener.
A letter opener? What strange device is this?
Right, we'll leave it there for now.
That looks like... Yep, it's moss of Marilon. There doesn't seem to be very much of it, though.
Well, we can rectify that.
Beautiful. That's plenty.
And obviously we'll also grab the moss. You never know when a good handful of moss is going to become handy. Create a bridge over a body of water. We need a bridge, but at the moment there isn't any water in the chasm that we need the bridge to be created over. So I don't think there's any useful info in here. You can pause the video and read all of this if you want to, but I'm just going to get straight to
There
here.
it is. One of the crowning achievements on Lord Dinwidd's planet.
And we need to blow up this dam. Sadly, we don't have any more Zork rocks, but we can do this another way.
Now you're thinking outside the box. Snaps all around.
There we go.
Well, whatever. I guess a much-loved and irreplaceable 300-year-old national treasure is a small price to pay. Congratulations.
Ah, back at the Inquisition.
Number 57. 57. Go on then. In you go, 57.
Wait, that's it? Indigo 57? I mean, don't you read something or say something?
Yes, I say, in you go, 57, and you go in.
Oh, well, couldn't I at least have a hug?
People! People! Oh, not again! Oh, that's it. I can't work in these conditions.
So, am I getting totemized or what?
I do feel sort of a little bit bad for him. I mean, he is in that trouble kind of because of us. Well, I mean, it was his own fault. He stole the lantern from us and wouldn't give it back. But still. We haven't been to the monastery yet. I don't think there's anything there for us at this point, though. So, let's go back to the crossroads. Well, I mean, we may as well see the monastery as well. I think there may be a teleportation station there. We'll see. If not, we'll just...
This place doesn't look safe.
Yeah, there is a teleportation station. Nothing to interact with in that direction.
Well, that's just great. How are we going to get up there?
Great. And there's a grate there. Yeah, I can appreciate the puns in this game much better now than I could back when I was 14. Let's go back to the spell lab. And now we can create a bridge. Because as you can hear, there's no water under there. Do we need to take a step back or... Let's just save, just in case. Here we go. And we'll try that again.
I like your style. Splendid job.
There we go. Splendid job indeed. Now this is where we need to create that spell. It was Omrit. The kind of what's it called? Word that you make out of the first letters of the words. So origination first. This is from the book that was in the in Yannick's locker, the Better Spell Manufacturing. There were instructions for this one specific spell. So origination. And instead of committing the words into memory, I made a word out of the first letters of all the words. So Omrit, origination, modification. Or replication. And then we had an I word over here. Interpretation. And then we had a T word over here. Transmogrification. And then we need to use the spell checker.
The spell checker. You used to have to wait in line for hours to use this thing. I guess we can cut to the front of the line now.
Yeah.
Spell named Bebert is not yet imbued. Imbuing spell. Imbuing is complete.
The Bebert spell gives the appearance of inclement weather. I use it for family reunions.
Nice. I know just where we can use that. And I guess you do as well, probably.
Spell named Odabil is soggy. Drying spell. Drying is complete.
The Obadil spell looks good as new.
Make Costa more attractive to other creatures. Alright. Nothing else we can do here at the moment. Let's go back to the crossroads. And we'll visit the umbrella tree. Here we go. It does its thing and we get the spell.
The Zimdor spell triplicates quantities of intoxicating libations. The Frobaz Magic Alcoholic Beverage Company had it regulated, so it can't be nustoed into your spellbook.
Well, I think we know just where we want to use that. We need to go back into here. And while we are here, the chill pill. Come on, open up.
There. Hush. Let those photosynthetic neuroses just ooze on out of
you. Sorry about this.
This just doesn't seem fair. Effective maybe, but terribly unfair.
Yeah, I completely agree. Poor thing. Oh, incidentally, there's something I kind of want to try. Can we?
That's an eggplant. Do you get it? Eggplant?
No. All right. Okay, well, let's go deal with the security system.
Now you're talking. 36 gloops of mead light would be sot, the hardiest of the hardy.
Want some rye? Course you do.
Oh, poor Harry. He starts with just one drink. One drink, he says. What can one teensy little drink do? And then another. And then another. And before you know it, my house is sloshed on the front lawn. There. He'll sleep it off. Shall we?
First, actually, there's a thing I want to do here. There you go, and,
Perfecto. Now that's why people say, plants are a man's best friend, or whatever they say. I don't know any people. Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
Yep. We'll put it in here for now. Take you with us, just in case. And let's go take a look inside the house.
What do you think, huh? This place has some nice appointments. I've always thought it could use a conversation pit, though. The walking castle. He sure has grown. I'm glad I started keeping him outside. He knows you're here. I think he just doesn't like you.
Well, we can fix that. A little bit of added charisma.
Wow, I've never gone inside him before. This is pretty gross.
So here is where we deposit the 3 magical artifacts once we find them. But for now, we just need this. Activate time tunnels. That's all we need from here at this time. Taming your snapdragon. Snapdragons are notoriously cranky. Yes, this tells you what to do with a snapdragon. After separation from the mother plant, snapdragons are quite fond of jumping games. One of the most enjoyable for both plant and owner is the bell-ringing maneuver created in a fit of neurotic slumber by the circus performers Dryal, Tam and Terragram. The snapdragon is placed comfortably on a maturely grown spring plant. You strike the spring plant with a suitable impact device and watch those snapdragons fly. Yeah, we already did that. I remembered it from a previous time that I played the game. Oh, we can actually take a look here. The 3 most important artifacts in the Quendoran Empire have been lost forever. The Coconut of Quendor, the Cube of Foundation, and the Skull of Zork. Between them, composing all the knowledge and power of high, middle, and deep magic, have now long been banished from the Empire. Though Gale herself is said to have hid the coconut deep in the Great Sea, where only the bravest and most cunning adventurers may find it, i.e., not you, nothing has been heard of either the cube or the skull of Zork in a great many years. Without these treasures, magic will never return to Quendor, and with these treasures, the fate of the Empire lies in the hands of any devil who finds them. Anything? Oh. Natural and supernatural creatures of Quendor. The blue-skinned Brogmoid and the wildly neurotic Griff. The common domesticated Brogmoid is a short, squat, often hairy, though the rarer Brogmoidus seagraphicus, or blue-skinned variety, is most often hairless creature. What he lacks in intelligence, the Brogmoid makes up for in stupidity. To be fair, however, there is a kind of bravery born only out of extreme stupidity, and this thick fearlessness, along with a supernatural strength and a loyal nature, makes the Brogmoid the perfect companion in the underground, provided you point him in the right direction. Brains in the underground are entirely overrated, as seen in the cases of the flighty Yipple or the wildly neurotic Griff, both of whom operate from a fearful sensitivity known only to the extremely intelligent. a cowardice that renders both creatures nearly useless in an underground adventure. Alright. That's just the book that we just read.
Hungus lard. Sweet Yorick, is that stuff ripe? It mixes well, though. The right ingredients can drown out the stench.
Alright. We know where we can use that.
Look at the way my little flying bugs light up. And they're hot. Can you feel it? It's like an oven in there. I call them hot bugs.
Mm-hmm. Robo's Magic All-Organic Processor Recipes. Cocoa. Can't do anything else with that book.
It's a chunk of fudge from the remains of Flatheadia Castle. Strictly contraband, but it's some darn good fudge.
Ooh. I love fudge. And hot chocolate. We already looked at this. Now, is there anything on this bookshelf? Yes. All spells, be they of great powers or small trifles, share three fabrics of origin. There is the runes and the old tongue, spoken of by the dragons and the griffins that make the high magic, which is the power of origination, of being, the power to create out of the great void. This power is greatest, as it is not mortal, but of the immortal heart. There is middle magic, the power that knows what may be known, that opens what may be opened, that sees what may be seen. This is yet a great power, the power of the mind, but follows behind high magic, as the mind is mortal, but the heart is not. There is but one other power in the world, and that is the power not of the mind and not of the heart, but of the body, most mortal of all. The power of the body is the power of deep magic, and though it is a weak magic, the weakest of all magic, it is the favorite magic of man and beast, the magic of transmutation and change, of the earth and the underground. Cool. Now, let's go deal with the bees. Here we go.
They're not gonna like that.
And, take that out. And get the honey.
A rare and tasty quell bee honeycomb.
Nothing is said about that? Okay. Well, let's go see if we can make some hot cocoa.
The days when it was all as easy as saying tea, Earl Grey. The days when it was all as easy as saying. The days when it was all as easy as saying
You don't need to
the
repeat
days
that
when it was
every
all as
time,
easy as
though.
saying, the days when it was all as easy as saying, the days when it was all as easy as saying, ski, Earl Grey, hot. It slices, it dices. Yes, folks, it's a combination mixer and houseplant all rolled into one. I call it the Chia processor. Oh, wow, talk about deja vu. The last time I got a whiff of this stuff, I was working on a new spell. It had to do with time tunnels. It's too dangerous to jump through them normally, but that's right. It let you send spirit essences through time. When they come out on the other end, they're back in their bodies. It's called Yastard.
Send spirit through time. Well, I mean, we have the dragon spirit in the totem, and then we have the dungeon master spirit in the lantern.
The cup's the best part, isn't it?
Let's take these with us, and anything else that didn't get consumed? Nope. Alright. We'll go through there and investigate that room in the next episode. Thank you so much for spending time with me here on the Mellow. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.